Piaget's theories states that a person is always looking for cognitive equilibrium, so they're always looking for a way to learn something to balance out their new skills that they're learning. Um, and Piaget, he has 4 stages of cognitive development. So from birth to 2 years, a child is in sensory motor, and that's when they're learning how to understand the world, and they're learning how to use their senses and their motor abilities, and they're learning things like object permanence, as well as being in the reaction stages. So the first 2 stages of primary circular reaction would be responses to their own body. Secondary reactions would be the infant's responses to objects and people, so like stranger wariness or something like that. Like they would be able to understand, like, this is not a face that I recognize. And in territory circular reactions, they're like learning with action, and then they're learning with ideas, and they're learning how to be creative. So they're being able to use their imagination in real life situations. Um, so then there is 2 to 6 years old. That's pre-operational, and that's when a child is being able to think symbolically, with language, and they perceive things from their own perspective. So they fall down and they get hurt, they understand that their body is hurting, but if they push another child, they might not understand that their action is what caused somebody else's pain. From 6 to 11 years old is concrete operational, and that's when the child is able to understand and apply logic, and they are limited by their own experience. So if they haven't experienced something, they're probably not going to be able to understand the actions has this consequence, or this is why this happened. They're not going to be able to understand because they haven't personally been through it. And informal operational, that's from 12 years old to adulthood. That's when they're able to take abstract ideas, take a different perspective, and all of these things that they've learned, and apply them to a situation abstractly. So they're not only depending on logic or function, or they're being able to apply things.